That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Jesus Christ, Yuri, just coming out of left field. Mind your fucking business, Monica, dude. Oi, how's it going? It's your boy Big Mike here, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki. I know it's gonna be kind of weird. Hold on, this lighting. It's gonna be kind of weird, right? Because the first episode that I recorded was way too long. I didn't want it to be too long in terms of runtime, so there's gonna be like the second, like the little bit of the ending of that episode or that recording session, and then I did another recording session to get even more footage for a second episode. So we'll see from there. I don't know if there will be another part to it with me with on a different day. But it's gonna be kind of weird because this intro is filmed on a different day. But this is episode 2. You're in the right place. But we're getting back into Doki Doki. Hopefully this episode we get into the horror aspect of it. And yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to do words that I like to develop my style, and whoever lands on it is what lands on it. You know what I mean? Right? I think that's fair. Instead of just trying to go for one or the other. So, let's go misfortune, bliss, inferno, incongruent, heaven sent, dude, what? Depression, shame, melancholy, unrestrained, fester. Oh, dude, 100% aura, dude. Crimson, dude, graveyard. Doki Doki. That's the name of the game. Peaceful, imagination, sadness, horror, death, unrequited, tenacious D, and the pick of destiny. When did the horror start? I'm waiting for the horror to begin, bro. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, yo, what's up, Sayori? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. Oh, to me being in the club. I see. I mean, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood, in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Dude, what? Yeah, dude, fucking, let's go. I'm a fucking, you know, let's get a snack, dude. Let's go. Fuck this guy. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? What? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. Oh, she was gonna have me pay for it? Okay. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in the book. Yuri? Tell Big Mike to let me borrow some money. What? Don't get me involved like that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. And I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Oh god, is that a hint? Is that a hint to, oh no. Oh no. It's piecing together. She's into horror. She's into psychological, okay. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she could even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the fuck just happened? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy to get smacked in the face with a cookie, dude. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans back and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful slowly trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Oh, of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's really popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! Ooh, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. See. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I mean, I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone here is settled down. Sayori's somehow already finished her entire cookie. And Yuri is back on her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Yeah, not at all. Thanks. If there's one thing that to make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Oh. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it into the teacher's desk and then we can get some water. She walks past and sets down the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some teas, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Jesus Christ, Yuri, just coming out of left field. Mind your fucking business, Monica, dude. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Big Mike in club activities? Huh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Big Mike. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Sorry. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? I mean, Yuri, it should be fine. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, there's nothing wrong with you. I think you did the right thing. It's a bit much, but you know, the message kind of still stands. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Mike, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. I mean, nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Huh. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? What? No. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Big Mike, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I mean, I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better, so. Anyway. How about that water? You know what? Water. I'm about to hydrate. Been recording for a while. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Absolute fumble, by the way, Big Mike. Absolute fumble. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Absolute fumble. Big Mike, do you like oolong tea? I don't think I've ever had, actually, like in real life, I don't think I've ever had oolong tea. Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, like, I'm not gonna know the difference. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps, yeah. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Aww. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Aww. I wonder if, like, if the words we choose on the poems determine our interactions with the different characters. Like, if I chose stuff for, Natsuki or anyone else, like, would that determine the type of conversations that are had? It's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I mean, I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Like, Mike, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over on the desk. Sorry, oh shit, I didn't realize, yeah. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh, is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of my, yeah, your posture. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Yuri. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That back pain, yeah. Always hunched over like that while reading. He doesn't get it. That's alright. It's fine. Yeah. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why I should sit on the floor. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from the bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Oh, Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this, dude? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression and can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Let's get scary. When does the spooks happen? When are we doing the spooks? It's almost 2 fucking hours and we haven't gotten to a single spook. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Dude, new artwork just dropped? Hell yeah, dude. Oh my God. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is always already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs confirmation of what just happened. Smooth, Big Mike, smooth. Big Mike, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was, you know? Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. I just noticed the eyes. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I need to see if I can, like... I notice her chest rising and falling, the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Jesus Christ. Okay, everyone, here comes Monica. Oh, Yuri jolts back. It's time to shut up. Oh, Monica, you fucking... Oh my god, dude. Big Mike, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bags of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Well, that's it. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a break. Okay?
The next day.
Okay, it is another day. I had to take a break because I was filming for like almost 2 hours. But then I got busy and stuff like that, so I'm back. I think this should still be part 2, episode 2, whatever. But we are going to show our poems, and of course we gotta go with our girl Yuri. We gotta show our girl Yuri our poem, dude. Let's see what you've written for today. What you think? Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Big Mike. This one might even be better than yesterday's. Let's fucking go, boys. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? You know me. I'm just built different. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining, so, I really wanted to try giving it more imagery, Yuri visibly swallows. Her hands appear sweaty, her palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. I'm not used to this. Used to what? People being good at it? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience for her. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Oh, because I took her advice and everything. Oh, damn. Okay. It probably sounds really stupid. No, not at all. But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Aw. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. That'll do it. Really? No, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Why? What? Yeah, do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Well, I mean, I can't really say shit, because like when I write stuff or when I, think of stuff that I could write, that's always my thought too, dude. Like, people are just gonna laugh at whatever the fuck I write. So you know what, Yuri, I understand where you're coming from. Even your close friends? Oh, even more, dude. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. Nice. If it's with you. Aww. The raccoon, okay. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a... Excuse me, It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon, increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, I think I kind of understand what it is. The raccoon is kind of like, obviously it's a metaphor, for, I guess it's kind of like a manipulative relationship. I mean, kind of, because like she knows what she's doing by feeding. She knows what she's getting into, kind of thing. And also develops a kind of relationship where the raccoon like actually excited to see her, or does it just know that she's going to give him bread? You know what I mean? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I mean, I kind that's my guess. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Okay. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that, Big Mike? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got a YouTube channel, and, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's different sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh, wait, what? No, come on, that's what makes you you, dog. Like, don't even think like that. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you. Different. I'm built different. That's exaggerating a bit. Nah, dude. Nah. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would be so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. Oh no, it's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Oh, nice. Who should I show my poem next? Sayori, obviously. Yo, check out this fucking poem, my guy. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. Guess I like them both. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sayori. Thanks. Yeah, it's not very helpful. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, you know, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Nice, okay. Why don't you at least try to give it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You know, you need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Okay, cool. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Yeah, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad, you know, kind of thing. Mix them up. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Okay. So you see it right there? That's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down. Write that down, write that down. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, let's see. Oh, bottles, dude? Hell yeah, dude. Popping bottles? Okay, never mind. Alright, let me see. Okay. I pop off my scalp the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Dinging and dinging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It's done. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Okay. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Don't they want my bottles? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Wow, that got deep. Holy crap. Tyler, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Yeah, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly, right? Maybe because I'm so used to you being all cheerful and everything. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm thinking too much about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Hey, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Fuck. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself. Sadie's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Ah, the old ADHD. Yeah. I wonder if it's one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic, you know? Alright, let's go with Natsuki. Hey, how's it going? Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you putting in some effort. Well, that's good, right? But I still don't like this at all. I'm trying to... It's trying to be too hard... Wait, it's trying too hard to be serious. What? Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. Yeah, but I mean, if it's my style, it's my style, right? It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Don't tell what? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? No, what? What? Natsuki, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of this angsty. Look, just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. How? What the f- This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I don't even get to read. I don't even get to read her poem. Okay, all right, Monica. Hey, how's it going, Monica? How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that, Monica. Hey, you never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, there you go. I give the poem to Monica. All right, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Look, no, okay, me and Yuri have overlaps with interests in terms of metaphorical stuff, horror, and stuff like that, okay? But also I was choosing words, that somehow lined up with Yuri's, but yeah. I guess so. I mean, you can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Well, to be fair, the second one that I chose, I remember the first one was like, oh yeah, let me choose the ones that Yuri would like. But the second one was basically me choosing the words that I like to describe, and some of them were more Sayori, and some of them were Yuri. So, you know what I mean? So I wasn't only trying to, pick words that would impress Yuri. It's also like stuff that I wanted. It's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Yeah, I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Well, I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Okay, yeah, sure. You completely misunderstood, but yeah, alright, whatever. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Damn, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Wow, you really gonna, okay. Don't mess with my emotions like that, Monica? Alright. Couldn't whisper that last part to her. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alrighty. Whoa. Load me? Hold on. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. RGBs, sick. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. SOHCAHTOA? Dude, SOHCAHTOA? Dude, this is, oh my god. When my teachers in high school said that one day you were going to use SOHCAHTOA in real life, this is the moment that they were talking about. Dude, I finally get to apply SOHCAHTOA sine, cosine, tangent to my real life. Let's see. Like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I'm gonna email my high school teachers and say, how do I use SOHCAHTOA on playing chalkboard on a turntable or vinyl on a pizza crust? I need to know. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm wondering. And granted, I haven't heard anything about this game or, you know, anything like that. I know that there's a horror twist to it, but does Monica know that she's in a game? Because like her last one was very metaphorical, but it was like about someone looking in. She was looking out, and there was like a bright light which could indicate like the screen, like your actual screen. And she's looking out, and all she sees is the eyes, which is us, the player, looking onto the screen. Right? And this one is save me, and then there was a load me and whatnot. So does Monica know that she's in a game? Is that the... I don't... You know what? Don't let me know just yet. We'll see how far we get for the episode, because this is... Alright. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. See, she even talks like an NPC character, right? Like she's literally talking like this is the end of a Demon Slayer episode, and they're giving you like a fun fact of the day, right? Like, okay. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Now, I don't want to call out how big my brain is. Because I'm going to be dead ass with y'all. I never looked up anything from this game. Is that real? Is that... I'm gonna... Nah, I didn't... Nah. Really? Alright. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait. Is this even about writing? No, it's not, Monica. No, it's not. What are you trying to tell me, What am I even talking about? Yeah, I know what you are, alright? I know, you know what? Bring in the Kobeni clip.
I know what you are!
That's my advice for today. Okay, hold on. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Well, technically, I didn't read, Natsuki's, because she didn't want to read mine because she got jealous. I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Dude, that's more than enough time if you want to, like, put something together. You just brainstorm today, and then, yeah. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Oh, dude, I'm so good at last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Tony has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets, and we can hand them out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Okay, hold on. Well, for me personally, you know, I'm an actor, so I got this, but like, that's something that needs more than just a couple of days of preparation, Monica. Okay, especially because I'm the only one here with or whatever performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up front for us to see. Really? This whole time? Yeah, that sounds about right for Sayori. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Fuck it, we ball. I mean, I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. I mean, the least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, yeah, she better be fine, Monica. I got my fucking eye on you, alright? You think I don't know what's going on? I really don't. But watching you. But anyway, if something fucking happens to Yuri, Monica, I swear to God. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practice reciting in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how are you expected to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Damn. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri passed the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Let's fucking go, Yuri. Let's go. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud her, but we're caught off so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poems in her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops onto her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Well, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Big Mike liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Well, what the fuck does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Big Mike. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Big Mike lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. I swear, Natsuki. I swear. What did I do? Why does she hate me that much, dude? Natsuki, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Jesus Christ, why is everyone looking at me? It's terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else, but don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets off of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Okay, Natsuki, whatever. You're good. Monica, specific because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Oh god, don't flip! Oh god, please. I just thought of, please don't let that be like a foreshadowing, please. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down and giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Oh yeah, that's easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I guess, yeah, I could see where you're coming from with that, Natsuki. That's a surprise. Not really. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festivals. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead, huh? That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Oh, I skipped it. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, cool. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, yeah, how am I supposed to respond to that? Like, I mean, we live, like, right next to each other, right? It's okay, Big Mike, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Wow, okay. What would you do? Well, what kind of question is that? You kind of putting me in a spot. You kind of, well, yeah, but also, I mean, just curious. Well, ooh. Logistically, I would probably walk home with Sayori because we live right next to each other, right? But it's Yuri, so... You know what? Why don't we save? Why don't we save, like, Monica's tip of the day? Because I don't know where Yuri lives. So, I wouldn't... I'd probably... You know what? I'd probably still walk home. Yeah, I'd probably still walk home with Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Well, okay, look. I've known Sayori for much longer than Yuri, and that apparently, no, I don't think the whole thing that she has a boyfriend is real, but whatever, right? Like, we live next to each other. So, like, why wouldn't I? You know? Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. Okay, but not only that, but it's literally, like, am I, like... Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, if we're right next to each other, it makes more sense for me to go walk home with Sayori, right? Because I don't know where Yuri lives. You're so silly. I'm silly for that? Alright. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so sorry, I've always made up Jesus Christ. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away, so who knows what will happen in that time. Oh. You know, we're gonna end the episode here, dude. Alright, you know what? That's gonna do it for the episode. That's gonna do it for the episode of Doki Doki. Let me know down in the comments below what y'all theories are and stuff like that. Obviously, no spoilers in the comments. But hopefully we get more into the horror in the next episode. I've been told that there's a horror twist. I'm still waiting on it. I'm pretty sure it's like a slow build up to it. I am kind of getting suspicious on Monica because of her poems and then what she also said in her last tip of the day. But then again, that's just speculation. It could be different. But yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like down below and let me know if you guys want a part 2 to this or anything like that. I'm probably still gonna do it, to be honest with you. I've been meaning to play this game for like 7 or so years. You know, so anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'll catch you later. This is all he's thinking about. Oh, yo, suddenly, guys, the literature club ain't that bad, you know. I'm suddenly, I don't know, guys. I'm like suddenly into literature, you know, just no reason. Why are you looking at me like that?